Happy holidays, Nintendo fans and collectors! This is Lithium017 from my channel Nintendo Collecting, and this is the 12th day of 12 Days of Nintendo Christmas. On the 12th day of Nintendo Christmas, Nintendo Collecting recommended to me 12 Wii U games, Nintendo exclusively. Mostly Nintendo exclusively. There's one game on this list that's probably not exclusive to Nintendo Wii U, but you could point that out in the comments below. The Wii U has really picked up steam this year. It has been out for a year. I make the argument that the Wii U is the best console to buy this Christmas season just because it has the best games out right now. PS4 and the Xbox One are fantastic consoles, but they don't have the exclusive content that Wii U has right now. Obviously because Wii U's been out for a year. So let's get right to it. Here's 12 games that I can suggest for you. The first one that we should probably start with is Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land was usually released at launch with the actual console. If you bought the deluxe set, this is what you got. This comes with 12 mini-games. All 12 mini-games you might not like, but there are definitely a few that you will like, and there are some outstanding ones in there. I really like the Mario Chase Me, especially when it's multiplayer, obviously with friends. There's an Animal Crossing Sweet Days, which is amazing, where you get candy. And there's another one, obviously, which is kind of like Luigi's Mansion, where you're a ghost and you're actually hunting down the other players. Special mention to Pikmin and the Metroid game in this. There's a little bit for everyone who's a Nintendo fan. You definitely have to pick this up. You can buy it outside of the deluxe bundle for a pretty good deal. I think it's actually only $30 or something like that. After Nintendo Land, I can definitely suggest something for the hardcore to do a huge change. Zombi U was released by Ubisoft, and it is an extremely good survivor horror game. It's a mature game, so you might not want to buy this for anyone obviously under the age of 17, but in this game you are a zombie, you pick up things and you use them in your environments obviously as well. You can eventually get killed, and if you're killed, you have to go back and find your own zombie and kill it to get everything back again. A few people didn't like that, but that's actually the definition of a zombie horror game. This game was reviewed very well, actually, and it is one of the best games on the Wii U, especially for mature audiences. So I thought I had to include it in there. Moving on from that, I have to go to Mario, because Mario is so big for any console that is Nintendo. There is first New Super Mario Bros. U. This is obviously a sequel to the one that came out on the Wii. It's a brand new game. Yes, it has a lot of similar elements, but it's the first time we saw Mario in HD, and it looked incredible. I do really like the worlds. I like all the suits. It's a fantastic game with multiplayer. I really enjoy this one. Definitely pick it up. Don't look past this if you have a Wii U. And it is the year of Luigi, and basically a sequel to that one was New Super Luigi U. This game is a little bit quicker, it's a little bit shorter. Each level is only 100 seconds. Yes, all the levels are brand new. You play as Luigi, Yellow Toad, Blue Toad, and Nabbit. Nabbit can't get hurt, so it is great for kids when you're running through it. It has this awesome The Year of Luigi 30th Anniversary on it, which I'm not sure if it will be there next year. The game is really good. It's pretty inexpensive at $20, sometimes $30 at the most. And you can obviously download these titles as well. The big blockbuster game that just came out from Nintendo for this holiday season is definitely Super Mario 3D World. This one is up for Game of the Year at many websites. It is likely the Game of the Year, especially on Nintendo. It's absolutely fantastic. You can play 1 to 4 player. You can play Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Blue Toad. All 4 have special unique abilities, harking back to the days of Mario 2 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. The levels are all unique. It's a brand new experience. It is really incredible to see Mario in HD, especially in 3D worlds. Sticking with the Nintendo vein, because why not? Earlier this year, Pikmin 3 came out, and this is the third in the trilogy. I hope it's not the end of Pikmin games. There are 2 new Pikmin added into the bunch at least. There's Rock Pinkman, which you see here, and there's Flying Pink Pikmin, which you can see right there. In this time, you control 3 people rather than 2 from Pikmin 2. They're all kind of younger children. You see them right here. There's 3 leaders. They're very cool. They're awesome. It's a fantastic game. It's like an RPG. It's not really RPG. I guess it's fantasy adventure exploring type, where you're collecting different things to try and build up what you can to just fix things, basically. It's an outstanding game. It got really good reviews. This is an outstanding game. Definitely check it out. Another one made by Nintendo that a lot of people don't know about is the Wonderful 101. Think Beautiful Joe and comic books kind of combine. This is 101 heroes that you can kind of combine into different things. You can have different powers when you unite them and morph them into different shapes. This is very fast-paced. It does feel like Pikmin, but even better. It takes you to unique locations and kind of quirky locations that kids would really love, like obviously a football stadium, and there's alien invaders in it. This is actually the sleeper title, I would say, for the Wii U that not a lot of people are playing or talking about. It was pretty well reviewed, and it is a great game from Nintendo. Rated T for teen. We might as well finish up all the main Nintendo games, and I will do one that was kind of a relaunch or a re-release, but they did change some stuff in the game, and that is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. You do see the Collector's Edition back there, which would make a great holiday gift. That one came with the Ganondorf massive figure, which is really cool. This game is one of my favorites from the GameCube, but it had some issues like a long side quest at the end, and they fixed some stuff up. They fixed the graphics. It's in HD. It looks incredible. This is one of the best games out for the Wii U. It is a remake, yes, but if you haven't experienced The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, definitely check this out. Another game that Nintendo just released is Wii Party U. This one is more thorough, or has more depth to it than Nintendo Land, I would say, especially for playing with multiplayer. This one will last a lot longer. You can buy it with the Wii Remote Plus included for an extra $10, so that's $60. I think you can hopefully buy this game alone if you aren't looking to get another Wii controller with it. It allows you to use the gamepad in unique ways, including two-player games on one screen, which is really cool. I haven't even opened this up yet, and frankly, I bought it just to make this video because it is so good. I asked for this for Christmas. It has 80 all-new games, which is incredible. It is a sequel to Wii Party, which is obviously out for the Nintendo Wii, and I definitely suggest this holiday season, especially if you're looking to play games with friends. I always have fun on Nintendo consoles with friends. And the last game in this list that Nintendo had a hand in that actually helped out develop the game is Lego City Undercover. This game by the Lego series is actually incredible. It follows a huge story arc. It's a unique title this time. It's not following Batman or any other series. It's actually a fantastic game and definitely one of the best on the series. Best on the Wii U as well. I think that the Grand Theft Auto kind of lended a little bit to this game, and it's quirky, it knows what it's doing, it brings Lego to life in a very unique way. I think kids would absolutely love this game. It's rated E for everyone. Check it out. 2 games left. Sticking with that childhood vein, because I just knocked over the game, we might as well talk about that one next. This one is Mario and Sonic at the Winter Games. This is Sochi 2014, so this is very relevant. It's out obviously a year early for the Olympics. This one got pretty good reviews. There is such a diverse amount of games that you can play in this mini-games, which makes it really incredible, and there's obviously the combination of the Sonic and the Mario universe, which still baffles me that that ever happened, considering I grew up as a Sega and Nintendo fanboy way back in the 90s. This game obviously is only winter sports, but there are some dream sports that you can include as well. It obviously takes the Mario take on games, which makes them a little bit more fun. So there's some real events and there's some fun events, obviously, that go a little bit beyond what you would be able to do in real life. And I only have one more game for this list. The last game that I'm going to talk about is Scribblenauts Unmasked. There's another Scribblenauts game out for the Wii U, which is Scribblenauts Unlimited. I was considering putting that one on the list instead of this, but I think this game will sell really well this Christmas holiday because it comes with all the comic book heroes everyone loves. Obviously you see Batman and you see Superman, and there's the Green Lantern. This one has all of your comic heroes that you liked growing up, which is really from DC Universe, which is incredible. Kids this holiday would love to play this game. If you've never played the Scribblenauts games, you basically write in anything you can think of to kind of solve problems, and you can use adjectives and write down whatever you want, but this time all of your superheroes are included with Maxwell, which is really an incredible addition to the entire series. Those are 12 games that I think you should consider this holiday season. I do have to mention 2 others that are decent on the Wii U. If you like Sonic, you should probably check out Sonic Lost World. And there's another one by Nintendo called Game & Wario, but this one really didn't get the best reviews, and there's only a handful of really good games on it. So there's not only 12, but 14 suggestions for you this holiday season. If you haven't clicked or watched my 11th day of Nintendo Christmas, click up there. And tomorrow I will post one video recapping all 12 days of Christmas. The link will be up here when I post that. Make sure you have a great holiday season. Check out all these games for Wii U or ask for a few of them this Christmas and maybe give away a few of them as well. Thank you for watching. Make sure you fill that like bucket and remember, as always, game on.